Ladies and gentlemen, it is Zyka again. For maybe the last time for a while. Depending on how far we get.
Ah, so finally we meet for the first time for the last time. Right?
Oh, Schwartz got tangled.
I hate when that happens.
I'm just trying to remember where I need to gate to. Come on.
Doesn't sound. Sounds a bit quiet.
Shenanigans! Oh.
The thing I use is an amplifier. There's no, like, gradual. It's just an increase in 10 decibels.
Oh, hi. I forgot you were here.
Get juggled.
I mean, as soon as he hits the wall, he's dead. Ooh, that's pretty.
Oh! Nice. That's a nice reference. That's a big no. Close it, close it, close it, close it, close it, close it, close it! No.
Alright.
I didn't know, because usually when it comes to Twitter, it's just images stacked together. I didn't know you could stack several images and a video together.
Normally the videos would be identified by like a place sign.
Yeah, no, it automatically played when I swapped to the last.
So when I play this on PS1, I did not want to finish the game, so I would make a habit of grabbing all of the freaking stones and putting them around here. It's like, okay, this is my home now.
Why?
Because why not?
Okay.
Look at the difference in the snow.
Honestly, the old snow, or even the new snow, kind of reminds me of Metal Gear.
A little bit. I can see where you're coming from. Not like the same kind of feel to it.
Yeah, it's the lighting itself, like the geometric lighting.
Yeah.
Because, like, all the lighting in this game is probably baked in. The only thing that's, has detail is the shadows Raziel and enemies make. And can you switch to low? Yeah. In the original, it's a general, shadow, but in the remake, it's
they detailed it.
Yeah, no, it's ray traced. Or not ray traced. It's actually using the model as the basis for the shape of the shadow. So, Discord's got guilds now. Well, kinda. It's in development right now. Basically, guilds are a way to show what Discord you're from, or what Discord you prefer. Unfortunately, it's not being handed out to everybody. We didn't get an invite yet. So
Yet being the keyword here.
Yeah. I'm assuming guilds are going to be more available later, because right now they're just in like the beta stages for it. The only Discord I have on my list that's a guild at the moment is Harbor Master 64.
I have 3 on my list. So this area in particular is called the Oracle's Caves.
I'm really hoping when we get the guild tag, because we can only use 4 characters, that we can choose what the characters are. Because if it's going to be the first letters or the an abbreviation of thing, it's gonna look really bad. Because like the first 4 characters of our server name are POUT.
Out.
Yeah. I'm hoping to change it to something like MNCH.
So one would think this is a dead end.
No, go spirit mode.
Quick, into the orifice.
That's not suggested in any shape or form. No.
There's a reason I did that. To kill that guy, because there's that guy in there.
Alright.
Why does he have Yuna's weapon? That
Because
totally
the
looks
Oracle
like
pit-
Yuna's
because
staff.
the Oracle painting is all about time.
That's totally Yuna's staff. More or less, one of them.
So first goal here is to open that.
And I'm literally just taking the piss right
I
now.
know.
I'm aware! I know you! Come on!
Exactly. I do know you. That's the problem.
That's my purpose. Yeah, I don't know you.
I remember that. That was one of the
I'm
good
sorry, I
things.
said resist.
That's correct. Yes.
Nice. Now you can unstuck it from walls.
You have to angle it in the right direction and put it on the right part of the cube. Why should I slay my claws with this ship?
All right, now skate the post. Then you'll be skating the infinity.
Do a flip.
How are you gonna get that out there if the stone's in the... Oh. Okay. I didn't realize there was another way.
Yeah, this is the way to do it.
This is the way.
This is not the way to do it.
I need to finish that. I've seen snippets of the end of that series, and it looks epic.
Did I miss a step? I think I missed a step.
I think you missed a step.
I think I missed a step.
I think people,
Because the door's not supposed to close.
I think people were a little too season 3 of Mando. I mean,
Really? I think it was just Book of Boba Fett that soured everybody's tastes,
Yeah,
it
Book of
seems.
Boba Fett is unanimously bad, but
The
Well,
war, the
wait, no, I
the
know
war
I
to
did
reclaim Mandalore looked pretty freaking sick.
wrong. I know what I did wrong. I forgot to open this.
Hooray! There you go.
Because we don't need this. We
I
don't.
mostly just think a lot of the arguments is coming down to Star Wars Burnout.
Well, then don't watch it. I didn't watch it moment things released. I still haven't finished watching Bad Batch. I still haven't finished watching Mando.
Yeah, I thought it was fine.
I'm
I
like,
thought-
it's not even because I don't like the franchise. It's just I've had other things on my plate,
Yeah.
and because I've been spacing them out so much, I didn't get any burnout whatsoever. Whenever people complain about burnout, I'm just like, then stop doing the thing that's burning you out.
I don't know. I think also a lot of the complaints are kind of one of some of those frivolous kinds of arguments.
It's just so silly when people complain about burnout. It's like, there's an easy way to fix that. It's called not doing the thing.
I mean, some of the complaints that they had were that Jack Black and Christopher Lloyd were cast in season 3.
Oh, Muffin! They actually fit. I saw the snippets where they were in, and it was literally just one planet. Oh no!
I guess some people have like the like a knee-jerk reaction to like, oh look, it's Christopher Lloyd talking about Count Dooku.
Why didn't they complain about Shan then? She's a well-known actor too.
I guess mostly because when she was first introduced, she very rarely ever showed her face.
As an assassin does.
Exactly.
When you're an elected official or part of the government, you're gonna make appearances a lot. And that's what Christopher Lloyd and Jack Black were.
Jack, please, I'm only an elected official here. I can't make decisions by myself.
Nice. But yeah, no, like,
I could have gone with Spaceballs as well. Helmet, do something. I can't make decisions for myself. I'm a president.
I think the one with the name Jack involved is more thematically appropriate.
Yeah, that was Nightmare Before Christmas.
I know.
We know.
Yep.
That's so much faster than just
Yeah.
He also has
I like doing that.
he has such a like. I love how he, his.
Flip it away.
I love how his limbs move when he like
Yeah,
slides
but-
across the side.
Yeah, it's not like just like slide.
Yeah.
It's just.
He does that, and he's like his arms and legs just
Hi,
go
buddy.
Uh,
everywhere.
Not really. It makes sense. Like you're shifting your weight so you can use your weight in the pull as well.
Yeah.
Tight circles.
Man, I cannot wait to get the echoes. I also kind of want to do the new Metroid game, but I don't know, man.
You mean Dread? That's the newest one still.
No. I mean the one that's about to release.
Oh, you mean 4?
Yeah. Beyond. The mysterious Beyond. I mean, what? By the way, I've got lemonade upstairs. If anybody wants some.
I'll consider it.
And keep in mind, I can make iced coffees. I've actually been stockpiling ice just for that. Just don't ask me to spit up.
Gotcha.
No, nobody gonna laugh at that joke. Yo, but it was funny Pokemon's jokes. Stockpile and spit up.
Yeah, but nobody uses spit up or swallow. They just use stockpile. They just use it to get the defense buffs and don't use anything else.
Doesn't like spit up actually do a decent chunk of damage though?
It
So there's
depends
a
on how
reason
many
it's auto-targeting.
stockpiles you stockpile.
Hmm.
And when you spit up, you lose the stockpile buffs.
Yeah, I know, I get that.
It's just, most people don't want to lose the defense buffs.
Yeah, I guess it makes sense. Like you're banking all that defense and then you're using it in an attack and then you lose the defense. It's like you're back where you started.
Yeah. I would say if it's the heal,
You know what?
if it's swallow,
Just
like for your
come over
healing,
here.
then maybe, but even then.
Screen wipe. Skadoosh.
I mean, if I can, why not?
You're saying? Sorry, I missed that, Aiden. Something about stockpiling.
Yeah, I mean, why would you want, like, it's one of those things where it's like, unless you're using swallow to heal, because it basically a number less than how much you can heal, but
True.
even then, that's very situational.
Yeah. Like, there are better heals than
I
that.
would much rather keep the stockpile buffs, even though you can only use it 3 times.
Yeah, can't, most of the Pokemon that can learn that move also can learn things like recover or rest or something?
Maybe? I mean, I think most Pokemon can rest.
Yeah.
That's like a universal one, I think.
Oh, I'm sure Pelipper can probably learn Roost.
Yes. Yes, you can. I think that, and that's better for it.
Yeah.
Because when it uses it, it loses its flying type, which means it's not 4 times weak to electricity.
Exactly, yeah.
It's only 2 times weak to electricity.
Yeah. It's not too bad.
Yeah.
Wow, they move fast. I think I mentioned that before, but holy crap, when they're alerted to you, they're like
Yep. That's why I like TK building from them from distance.
yeah, I don't blame you.
And then... Wait, I could have gone back and grabbed that, but I don't need it.
Hit him with the wombo combo. So yeah, I just think it's kind of funny. We're going from one semi-creepy game at all times to another semi-creepy game at all times. Because Echoes is like the horror themed Metroid, one of the few, because like most of the Metroid games are like, yeah, it's a slog to the top, but that's Metroid. But only like two or three of the games, two, yeah. I wouldn't consider Dread to be horror themed, where like you're always wondering about that one guy. Because yes, the general is kind of the big bad, but like the Emmys are scarier.
Oh yeah, they are.
And they're only in specific areas, so you can actually have breathing room for that, and it doesn't bother you as much. The difference between that game and
The Oracle's Cave, where Kain's first fateful meeting with Mobius occurred. Mobius played the role of a doddering soothsayer, stirring his pot of visions while dispensing enigmatic predictions to gullible visitors. Underneath the facade was Mobius the Time Streamer, sorcerer of the Circle of Nine.
I'm hungry.
A ruthless manipulator with the power to bend time. Since his murder at Kain's hands centuries ago, these caves have stood vacant, though, like Mobius himself, they are rumored to be only a facade for a much larger, more elaborate complex. I sensed that Kain was here, and at that moment, I would have plumbed the depths of hell to find him.
so anyway, what was I talking about?
Right?
Yeah, Metroid. There's only two games that really give you the sense of horror at all times: Metroid Echoes and Fusion. Because there's always that one big bad or a sense of weakness throughout the entire game until you get to a certain point, and then you feel comfortable enough to continue the game.
Echoes. What's chasing you in Echoes?
You start fighting undead members of the GF Troopers at the beginning of this thing, right after losing all of your powers.
Anyway, another cutscene.
This, I deduced, must be the man himself, the Time Streamer, Mobius. He seemed not at all the impressive figure I had imagined from Kain's boasted exploits. And yet, even this cold image radiated a certain undeniable power.
When he said Time Streamer, all I was thinking of was freaking, what's it called? Life Arrow. Streamer!
There's a difference.
Yeah.
Much better. Yeah, I was about to say the scary threat that constantly. I'm surprised you didn't mention Fusion right at the beginning.
I said Fusion. I said Fusion and Echoes are the two games that constantly have.
Oh, I thought you said Dread.
Yeah, that.
No, I said Dread might be, but
It's at least in Dread's case, it's situation.
exactly. That's what I was getting at. Like you actually have breathing room.
Yeah.
But the Fusion and Echoes, you're constantly like in horror territory. Like you immediately start dealing with zombies.
Yeah. I love this. Let me see. Oh my gosh! Let me see again.
Yeah, that statue is that the remaster in this game is how he looks into it on onwards.
I know. Do you get fall damage? I forget.
No.
I'm sorry. Are you floating on light?
Yes.
Okay.
That's how you get back up again, if you need to.
Why could you fly on light? Red?
Purple.
Airport. Airport. Don't know how that works. Seems silly to me.
It's red and blue. Make purple.
No, I get that, but like, what denotes the color that exits? The one that it's entering?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
see that turns from blue. Then to from red.
Oh, okay, sorry. I didn't realize both sides had blue, and like only two sides had blue. I thought they were multicolored on all sides.
No.
Now it makes more sense. Hooray!
That's why I pre-turned them all.
No, I get that. Makes sense. Streamer.
Move it to face Newt.
I'm so glad I have coasters. I'm definitely gonna have to like really wash the top of this table and maybe add like a clear coat to it or something. Because the varnish on it just makes discoloration whenever it gets wet or cold, which is not ideal. Why did that look fire-based?
Because it is fire.
No, I meant versus the other time you did it where you were like, oh.
But that's because one of them is fire, one of them is sunlight.
Could be just Alex. What? He's got a life. Come on.
He's allowed to move around. Yeah, I'm not paralyzed. Yet. I mean.
Or boys early.
Way early.
What up?
I suppose he's gonna have to start being if he's gonna.
What's that?
Oh.
Yeah.
I suppose he's gonna have to start being early if he wants to play Echoes.
You already played Echoes. Oh. Oh yeah, that is next, isn't it?
Uh-huh.
Is that a collector's edition of Tears of the Look.
When and how did you get it?
Microplay. It was originally 400.
Wow. Well, how much did you get it for?
169.
Sorry, what?
169.
That's pretty good.
So I basically just sat there and left. What has it been? 3 years? 2 years? 3 years? 3.
I wanted so
That's weird.
something
It's
I
been 3 years
something
since
I
Tears
wanted to
came
get
out.
from Microplay was they had an expansion pass box with some of the figures in it for Starlink.
Yeah, that
I-
was weird.
Last time I checked, it got bought out. I was
They
so
had the
upset.
collector's edition.
I was doing the wrong one.
They had the collector's edition of Phantom Pain.
Yeah.
The Diamond Dog edition. That finally disappeared. I came in. I went in today and I'm looking at the price. I'm like, that was 400.
Hell was that?
Something, plastic bottles. Yeah, it was a plastic bottle.
I'm gonna have trouble getting rid of those.
Ah, not right now!
She's
Jerk!
currently
Sorry.
doing puzzles, my guy.
Put it down!
Please put it down beside her. Actually, you know what? Pass it to me. I'll put it beside
Yeah, I
her
was
on the
gonna
table.
say I gotta put it on the table. If I try to put that down,
Let's
beside
see.
her.
Mm,
Don't put it on her smoothie.
I'm
Blurry.
I don't want to put it on my cookbook either, because it's supposed to be gluten.
Honestly, what is that? A yogurt cup or a ice cream or?
It's raspberry frosty from
Wendy's.
Wendy's.
It's fine.
I don't usually get frosties.
I don't either.
Well, I will do this.
Why did you bring it today anyway?
Because I picked it up today and I didn't feel like taking it out of the car. Plus, it has an art book, which I was
Was it the whole
We were
Switch
gonna
or
look
just the
at-
game?
no, just to get. I did not get the.
That'd be-
That was $600, and I ain't paying for that.
No, I get that, but it looked
Oh.
pretty.
Now to open this without destroying the box.
Like, up until, like, this generation, I have been getting the Zelda Collector's Edition stuff.
You did not have a Zelda GameCube, and I don't think they ever released one.
I said all the ones they've released, didn't I?
They also have...
Did I stutter?
Okay.
I'm not being mad. I'm actually making a joke.
I get that, but
Yeah, I know. A little bit too rough.
Hey, Bat Boy. So me sometimes.
No, that's not Bad Boy. That's Night Boy.
You know, one of them that I wish I did get my hands on. The Hylian Shield 3DS. That one looked great.
Poor baby.
Oh no, the collector's value went down.
How bad?
What did I do?
No, that's worse than not good.
Okay.
My guy, the moment that left the store, it lost its value anyway.
You know what I wish I had kept the box for? Because unopened, they're going for
Okay, there we go.
$700. What the hell?
Imagine not knowing where you went when you fell in. Where am I? Where am I?
Imagine not knowing how to solve the puzzle. That's embarrassing.
Yeah. You know what collector's editions I picked up that's going for $700 or $800 unopened? I have no. The player's guide's on the shelf somewhere over there.
Final Fantasy?
Bioshock.
No. That's going for $400, and I left it the figure in the box with the CD.
Narrow the thing.
Think No Man's Sky level of screw up on release.
Mighty number 9?
Okay. With the later
That's
success.
worse, actually.
Yeah.
Oh, that's worse. Oh.
With the success that No Man's Sky had in later when they fixed it.
Oh, I remember this one, but I can't remember.
Oh,
I know you're talking.
Final Fantasy 14?
No.
No.
No, it's not
14,
online.
14 got a remake.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It fumbled the first part, and then it rebranded itself and became big.
Really? They mean,
No, like they literally canceled that game and then made another one.
Yeah, but
They make you do that for the puzzle.
It wasn't even rebranding. It's literally a brand new game.
No, it's the pieces of the puzzle that are at the bottom.
The only thing they shared was the numbering system was Final Fantasy 14.
Okay, not a Final Fantasy. It is an FPS with augmentations.
Deus Ex?
No, but you're on the right track.
Wait, he said
Cyberpunk.
He said
There we go.
there we go. Okay.
Unopened. Had I left it unopened, completely undamaged, they're going for $800. People, and that's sold, by the way.
I don't put stock in stupid market value crap. I hate it when people.
Is it a clock?
0 out of 10 doesn't have Rebecca.
Hey man, they updated it so you could at least get her shotgun. And her shotgun has a dumb ability. I watched videos talking about it. I'm like, this is stupid. If you jump from a height and you shoot straight down, you will literally boom,
No.
boom through the air.
Oh, so it's like Scout's Force of Nature shotgun.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Slightly more terrifying because you can jump from any height.
Did you need to rotate it?
Yes.
That's what you're doing.
Oh right, you can't just do. Forgot.
I'm going to put it this way. Yes.
But yeah, Cyberpunk 2077, which I still haven't gone back to go play. I really should.
You should.
I have it too. I just haven't played it either.
I'm going to say this for the record, Zyka. If I do it, it's going to be on stream at this point.
Cool.
Because then I get to make mistakes, maybe get Master Watch for a little bit.
You're gonna wait a while because
Yeah.
you're currently playing your game.
I am trying to get through it. I didn't expect it.
No, what I'm getting at is like when you're done, it's going to be my choice, Aiden's choice, Zyke. No, Zyke comes after you.
Yeah, it's you two first.
Yeah.
Whatever. Actually, what have you decided on?
Probably just to continue Ace Attorney. Probably do it. Well, okay, I've been meaning to ask this. Which one would you prefer to do? Would you prefer to do the Miles Edgeworth games first? Or the
Prequels.
Great Ace Attorney?
Prequels.
Oh, I was gonna say,
Okay.
could I have a little input because I got the Edgeworth stuff? I kind of want to see how this plays.
I have the Edgeworth stuff as well.
But,
Because
And the
I
prequels.
gave it to you. I picked up the re-release and gave you. I bought it for you.
Yeah, I get that.
That's what I'm saying. I'm kind of curious because it's the only one I haven't seen. Because I watched him play some of the
Okay.
prequels.
it's up to you, honestly. Because
Yeah.
Because I asked Zyka what she would want, and she voted for the Edgeworth games as well.
All right, fine, overruled. That's fine. I don't personally. It doesn't personally matter to me. Actually,
We're getting through all of the games. Anyways.
yeah, it doesn't matter to me.
I guess at this point, I think the logic is.
Well, I'm gonna spoil something, Josh. Your special ability is common sense.
Is this a joke or
No,
No, I'm serious.
Edgeworth's main gimmick is logic.
It's literally common sense. It's
And the funny thing is, when you first learning about it, okay. Gumshoe in his infinite wisdom basically asks, "Logic? How does that work, sir?"
A pendulum. Oh, okay. Do you know what this pertains to?
What?
You know what's in here after reading that?
What does that say?
the ruined Master Sword.
Yes, but Faye has a bunch of these on his wall, including one that fell off and he can.
Yes, it's a display.
Yeah.
Which you won't even need the adhesive if you stick it on that.
I'll take
Zyka?
it back. I'm just
Hug
looking
it,
at
okay.
it. Hug to Faye. Hopefully Faye
I've been
gets that
trying to
fixed.
ask questions.
Faye is driving, it sounds.
Faye is trying to ask questions. Apparently.
Oh, yep, go ahead.
What did Josh buy?
Josh bought the collector's edition of Tears of the Kingdom.
Oh, wow.
He got it for 170 or 160.
Yeah.
Apparently, it was going for 600 with the Switch, I believe.
400.
Oh,
Oh,
400.
600 with the Switch, 400 originally.
Okay. So he got it on a steal.
Okay.
I feel like this is pausing my movie, but still.
No.
Oh yeah, by the way, guys, I really apologize. We would have had macaroons here for you guys, but they didn't supply us with enough coconut for the baking lesson this week,
Okay.
and so I brought it all.
As of right now, there's going to be a series of cutscenes as I go through these.
Gotcha.
And they are vocal.
Space.
Not really much difference.
I like the effect though. Wait, are you actually swapping?
Yes, I was swapping.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And you're going into like the undulating space void.
I don't put that near anything. Your phone, but holy shit.
My arrival in this miserable age. What trickery is this?
He in the ghost realm right now?
No. He's seeing things from the past.
Yeah, I know, but it looks like he's in the ghost age. Or not ghost age.
But a glimpse into the
Is
currents of time itself.
Showing him all this.
No. He went to it through a
He
time
went
portal.
into the the
This is
undulating-
officially the Chronoplast, the final area.
Yeah, long story short, that guy named Mobius, yeah, no, he is a literal Mobius strip in terms of seer. What?
Let's see.
Alright, cool, it's a display.
Ooh, yep, box art.
Ooh, she dances.
Ooh, she dances.
Can I get a glass for this because it's dripping out for some reason, and I don't want to have my shirt all full of it.
Can somebody who is at the choke point go get one of these?
Yep, I can do
It's
that.
on the shelf closest to the window in the kitchen.
Okay.
Behind my,
Okay. Now I'm gonna scoot through.
Alright, no more talking, cutscene now.
These apparitions torment me. Has this all been foretold?
I wonder if they'll ever remake the prequels.
What, this?
Yeah, because the
Yeah,
prequels
whatever.
were on what, PlayStation? Weren't they?
They re-released them on the
No,
PlayStation.
no. That's Legacy of Kain, though. Like these ones.
Blood Omen he's talking about.
Yeah, the Blood Omen games have not been remade yet, or
They
remastered.
re-released them.
Re-released.
Re-released is one thing. Remastered, remade.
Yeah.
I thought it said remastered. Looking at it further.
No, they're not remastered. They're just re-released. They're emulated ports, basically. I'm never gonna spell his name right. I spelled it with an S again.
Impossible. This must be one of Kain's deceptions.
I was referring to one of these. But
I couldn't find them. I didn't. I
they were
might not-
behind the red distiller.
If you want, I can do it. Yeah, please. Yeah, there might still be some left over. But
Yeah, that's fine. As long as the majority's in there, that's what I care about.
you can reload it.
Reload.
Reload.
Reloading.
Now, because they all look all alike and you get kind of disoriented because of the chronoplot, because of the fucking...
This shit.
Yeah, see, I already been here.
She's literally walking a Mobius strip. She can't tell where the end and the beginning start.
It's actually not too bad. It's like
We want to figure out somewhere to hang that out.
Yeah.
Because I don't want to take that home. Because I will damn it, will lose it.
Don't lose it.
Please not over the chair. Just somewhere. Ooh.
Yeah. I just don't want my hair sticky.
Did you put? Is it pineapple or peach? Birdie.
Did I really just...
That's the case containing the game, eh?
No. This.
Oh. Oh, that's like the collector's tin. You could put the game in there if you wanted to.
Yeah, it's collector's edition always comes with a tin and the actual box.
Shut up! Shut up!
She's not doing as bad as she needs to be to get the gruesome theme, Josh.
Don't feel bad.
I was about to.
Yeah, don't feel bad. You're not getting the gruesome theme. He did.
Then don't feel bad.
Never gonna let you live it.
Go get this though.
You deserve such a smack up in the head, sir.
No.
Yes. No. Figure out where you're gonna put it.
Okay, next one.
That way we don't have to use the other magnet. Oh, there's only one.
Yeah, with the adhesive backing on it.
Wow, that's a friggin' strong magnet.
Mm-hmm.
How about there?
My mind reels with
Make sure you
conflict.
square the magnet off.
Does Kain await me
Okay.
moments from
Well, you don't
now,
need to square the magnet off.
or
Go
in
for
some
it.
century yet to come?
He has a dog's foot.
No!
No, they have talons.
What talents, my dude?
From the angle I'm looking at that he shows there, it looks like he has 3 toes.
They're like
There's two.
they're like avian or bat-like.
Cloven.
Yeah.
Because I know you want to take it off.
What?
This is steel.
Yeah, no, you said you, what did you say?
I know you want to take a look.
I mean,
The artwork.
it's nice.
Next one.
Hotsy!
Hey, she didn't get lost.
Shush.
Oh.
This cannot be. What madness does this scene portend?
We never actually get that Reaver.
Kain must think me credulous to
What?
suffer
Really?
these lies.
Yep. So there's one brother you never see?
No.
No. You don't kill her. So that's a...
There is a cheat code in order to get it, but it's like... But, yeah.
How come they showed something that you can't get? Hang on, was that image him, but before he was turned?
What, this?
Yeah.
No.
That's not Raziel?
No.
Just random.
There were an avian variant of vampires.
Oh, I get that.
Let's make that a hint.
Don't scrape the box. Man, you're really great at destroying things.
Everything I touch dies.
I'm not a cat, I'm a bear.
And why are you hissing back?
Because I don't feel like trying to sound like a bear.
And that is called the Kain Reaver.
Is this phantasm a conjuration of my mind, or an echo of future events?
So these are possible futures.
Yes. These events never actually happen.
Yeah.
So what? It shows you what could have been?
Potential features.
Yeah, he had gotten a Soul Reaver that was made of light by killing the ghost girl. Why don't you
Ariel.
just pass me the box?
Let me actually get the pin.
And then the red one was from killing Kain.
Won't you end up killing Kain by the end of the series?
No.
No.
You get stuck in an infinite loop.
Oh.
Kinda.
No.
No?
No.
No. No.
Okay, okay.
Take it from the person who's played the games.
No, I get it. I just don't
It's not
remember.
locked fast travel.
No.
No.
He's had fast travel.
No. And now we officially have all gates.
There. That's their fast travel.
Well, not that you need any of the other games right now. Literally have everything. Can you plug that back up?
Was this inside here or outside?
Outside. You can just pass it back.
I can't fit it in. Hold on.
Okay.
Boss time.
Hey, look, it's Ridley. It does kind of look like Ridley, though, doesn't it?
A little bit. Yeah, I can see.
Ridley from.
That's right.
Look at the difference, though.
Yeah.
No, you know what it reminds me more of on the older version?
But
Is Fifth Element. The big lumbering aliens in the suits. That's what it looks like. But if you go to the pixelated version, the older version, that's kind of what it looks like.
Anyway, quiet.
Yeah. We're gonna need a rag to wipe it down first.
At last. I must say I'm disappointed in your progress. I imagined you'd be here sooner. Tell me, did it trouble you to murder your brothers? Did it trouble you when you ordered me into the abyss? No. I had faith in you. In your ability to hate. In your self-righteous indignation. Lies. You cannot have foreseen all of this. Eternity is relentless, Raziel. When I first stole into this chamber centuries ago, I did not fathom the true power of knowledge. To know the future, Raziel. To see its paths and streams tracing out into the infinite. As a man, I could never have contained such forbidden truths. But each of us is so much more than we once were. Gazing out across the plains of possibility, do you not feel with all your soul how we have become like gods? And as such, are we not indivisible? As long as a single one of us stands, we are legion. And that is why, when I must sacrifice my children to the void, I can do so with a clear heart.
Very poetic, Kain. But in the end, you offer no more than a convenient rationalization for your crimes.
These chambers offer insight for those patient enough to look. In your haste to find me, perhaps you have not gazed deeply enough. Our futures are predestined. Mobius foretold mine a millennium ago. We each play out the parts fate has written for us. We are compelled ineluctably down preordained paths. Free will is an illusion.
I have been to the tomb of Seraphan, Kain. Your dirty secret is exposed. How could you transform a Seraphan priest into a vampire?
A lot more than that.
How could I not? One must keep his friends close, Raziel, and his enemies even closer. Can you grasp the absurd beauty of the paradox? We're the same. Seraphan and vampire. With our holy wars, our obsession with Nosgoth's domination, who better to serve me than those whose passion transcends all notions of good and evil?
I will not applaud your clever blasphemy. The Seraphan were saviors, defending Nosgoth from the corruption that we represent. My eyes are opened, Kain. I find no nobility in the unlife you rudely forced on my unwilling corpse.
You may have uncovered your past, but you know nothing of it. You think the Seraphan were noble, altruistic? Don't be simple. Their agenda was the same as ours.
You are lost in a maze of moral relativism, Kain. These apparitions and portents. What game are you playing now?
Destiny is a game, is it not? And now, you await my latest move.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how painful would you rate this fight?
Only painful if you don't know what you're doing.
There you have it.
Don't distract her. This is the final fight of the game.
Speaking of the doing.
Yes, that does go through walls.
I know. I'm aware of how this fight works. I saw Faye do it.
God.
So the trick to this fight, just saying, you need to reach him before he fires off his.
We've seen this in the first time.
Yeah, I
When he
know.
broke-
I'm just reminding him because clearly he wasn't paying attention the first time. He teleports around the room, and you need to get to him before he fires off the lightning because it's a
It
short
hurts.
damage. It tracks you wherever you go.
At least it's not an instant.
Not anymore. It was before.
Oh, it was.
Yeah, because we didn't have all the health we do.
Yeah.
No, he didn't go over here. Shit.
Relax. But yeah, if she didn't have all the heals, she'd literally be going into the spirit.
Yeah, and the thing is, in this fight, he follows you.
Yeah.
You can't get
The frustrating thing about that is, you can't. Yeah, when he follows you, he can kill you
He
there.
can kill you there.
And if he kills you there, you're gone.
Yeah.
You're done.
Well, no. You just get teleported back to the other god.
You get reset.
There it is. Ah! Kevin, for fuck's sake.
Really?
Kevin Foster isn't related to Chris?
No.
No.
God, no.
Maybe I should have disconnected the internet. I'm sorry.
There we go. We're done.
That's it?
Yep.
Yeah, you
That's
just
it.
need.
It's
it-
a three hit roll.
Yeah, you get.
But now we got it. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Again, that's it?
No, you have to
Be
slap him.
quiet again.
You nearly had me, Raziel. But this is not where or how it ends. Fate promises more twists before this drama unfolds completely.
When I first saw this ending, I was unsatisfied.
I think that's the point.
It is
Be
the point.
warned, Raziel. Once you cross this threshold, you are beyond my influence.
Hey, Mobius.
Raziel, Redeemer and Destroyer, Pawn and Messiah. Welcome, time-span soul. Welcome to your destiny. Where time is but a loop, a loose stitch in the universal cloth, a streamer might seize upon a chance, a fatal slip, and plunge the fate of planets into chaos.
Yes, we are streamers.
Streamer.
So yes, it
So what, the
ends
entire
on a cliffhanger.
Yeah,
Yep.
no shit. I kind of figured. So the whole premise of the entire series is just chase Kain to oblivion.
No, chase Kain through time in the second game.
That just sounded annoying.
It's a lot more. Let's just say a lot of
complicated.
paradoxes are involved in the second game, like the grandfather paradox
Can I have the box with this?
and the
please?
bootstrap paradox.
Oh, wait. If you're not gonna read that, I'm gonna.
I am. I'm just.
I will. I think this one was a little bit more unsatisfying because it ended literally with text. and
It's the point. You're supposed to be excited for the next game.
at least it didn't do with the Halo 2 thing, where it just ended so suddenly. Like
Kinda did with this
It
too.
literally ended with Master Chief saying, "Sir, finishing this fight," and then it just ends. Like people were expecting more.
Where do you have it?
Upstairs. In the kitchen, on the shelf. It's with the oven gloves underneath the lid of my pot. Closest shelf to the door. Eye level.
I can't remember if there's after credits, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, that's fine. We're not going to be switching to, like, echoes for 30 minutes. We're just going to do his game.
Yeah, that's right. I was about to say, we're not starting Echoes this week, right?
Yeah. There's not enough time. Because,
We get it started. I'd play for like 15 minutes.
yeah. Because I have to set up the console and everything.
Yeah. If I was a Metroid aficionado, I probably could have beaten the game at that time. but-
No. The records are like about an hour something for echoes.
Yeah, I know.
Speaking of, I had two choices when I got that. That or Dread.
Okay.
So
Because they were the same price.
you had a choice between.
Wet it before you do so. That way you can wipe the dust off too.
So you had a choice between Zelda or Metroid.
Yeah.
And yeah, I would have picked Zelda too. No offense to Metroid, but just no offense to Metroid. It's just not. I've just never really got into it.
Too wet or
I can't even tell that it's even wet.
Yeah, it's like lightly damp.
Okay.
That should be.
gem skews.
I'm not moving yet.
I didn't say you had to. I just said gem skews.
Excuse for his reach.
It is polite to do so, if it's not.
Alright, Frenchman.
Just polite to.
Hey, you laugh.
On.
Dad is part French.
I know, but you don't have it very much.
Je peux-tu parler français? I only speak a little.
I just did a. I just did like
I know what you
a.
said.
What if?
I know what you said.
I just imagine. What if Freddy Fazbear is French? Speak. Hon.
Alright, well, I'm gonna move.
Kurt, does that look level to you? I don't know why, but I don't feel
Looks
like
fine.
Looks good to me.
Okay, can you speak more than French?
I know Spanish and a very little bit of German. She knows
I don't
for
remember that language. I don't know what language that is.
I do.
I could have also just said the name of a character from a long time. This is Mulch.
No. It's a Disney movie of all things.
Is this Gryla?
No. It's the doctor. He's in the spacesuit and he does that.
Oh yeah. Oh yes.
Where's
Treasure
the-
Planet.
Yeah.
Treasure Planet.
There's a plastic spoon on here. Where is it?
I didn't touch it. Right there.
And everything fell out.
Nice job.
The book's supposed to be in here. That's why.
No, that's cool. The set you get from crap, what's his name? The monster guy has lines down the other arm to reflect the dark arm with the dark colors.
Oh.
So it's like a light arm and a dark arm
Oh, okay. Interesting.
with not the same patterns but similar enough.
I am going to leave this here for now. Because I think I'd rather leave the art book here because my bookshelf is already a nightmare. Hence why you ended up with all the art books and stuff. Because if I put any more on there, I'm going to destroy it soon.
There we go.
All
I
right.
accidentally pressed a button.
She did it. There was
Right.
much rejoicing.
What button did you press?
The circle button.
Anyway,
All these circles make a square.
all these squares make a circle.
There. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna take a maybe 20-minute break while Josh gets set up.
Well, however long it takes him to get set up, we'll start then, because that'll give him extra time.
Oh dear.
We'll be back with Final Fantasy VII Remake.